Hey guys, how's it going? Merry Christmas! So in this video, I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys our ownership of the BYD Sealion 6. It is our 6th month owning the BYD Sealion 6. We purchased this last June 14. I'd like to share with you, with all of you, how is it so far with our experience with owning the BYD Sealion 6. Why did we get the BYD Sealion 6? So previously we owned, prior to buying this, we had a Mazda 3, a 2016 Mazda 3 sedan, and then we were at the stage of upgrading a bigger car. Reason being for that was that my father-in-law is having difficulty of getting in a sedan because a sedan is quite low and he has difficulty of bending his knee, and therefore challenges of getting in and getting out. We were in the hunting or looking for a bigger car that has like a waistline level whereby my father-in-law would find it easier to get in the car. So our first option was a Mazda CX-5 because my wife loves Mazdas. I do too. I love Mazda, and yeah, that was the stage. At some period of time, I was already kind of like looking other options apart from Mazda. We were looking at Ford Territory. We were looking at Hyundai, the Tucson, and other mid SUVs. We also tried the Toyota Corolla Cross, the hybrid version. I was doing a lot of testings. Here comes the BYD Atto 3, which was having a display in Ayala Center, Cebu. And I was really curious of EV cars. I was, wondering what is it like to drive an EV car. So I had a test drive of the Atto 3, and my test experience was amazing. I enjoyed riding. I enjoyed driving the Atto 3. That was so cool. I mean, the tech stuff, the rotating screen, the rotating display. I really enjoyed it. That was really fun, and that was the first experience I had driving an EV car. Apart from that, I was also testing the Hyundai Ioniq. I think it was Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 3. It was kind of like a mid sedan or a mid SUV size. So I tested that and I enjoyed the EV experience. Now from then on, my interest in getting a new car changed. My interest of buying a new car shifted from an ICE or an engine combustion engine to an EV or to a plug-in hybrid. The amount of time that I waited for was actually kind of worth it because this BYD Sealion 6 was introduced last year. I think it was around December or November last year. So that was introduced. I test drove it, and my wife was with me at the time when I test drove the BYD Sealion 6, and she loved it. At that very moment, we knew what was the car we were going to get next. My shift to getting a Mazda CX-5 was like totally gone. I was no longer into a Mazda CX-5. Prior to that, we were actually about 80% of getting a CX-5 already. It was a second hand, but it wasn't the color that we wanted. We wanted the Soul Crystal Red. When we test drove the Sealion 6, I mean, that was it. We fell in love. I got sold from the rotating display. The ride comfort, the rotating display, the voice commands, pretty much everything. And the seats, premium, white interior. It feels like you're driving a very luxurious, expensive car, but it's just a cheap Chinese car. fast forward, we got the we got the BYD Sealion 6. We were happy. So what was some of the other things that we considered when buying this car? I think number one was that the fact that it's a plug-in hybrid, which has like a total of 1,200 kilometer range. The battery itself has a 100 kilometer range, and the gas itself has a 1,100 kilometer range. So combining both, I could literally loop around the Cebu Island. The other thing is that I think it's the fact that I don't have to go to a gas station, right? So I could just charge it at home. I have a charger at home. I have it installed. The fact that I could save a lot from just charging rather than having it pumped to a gas station, because when we had the Mazda 3, average per month, if I total it up for a month, I would probably spend like 4,000 to 5,000 of gas for the Mazda 3, whereby the BYD Sealion 6 per month, in additional cost to our monthly electric bill, it's around only 800 to 1,000 or even less, because I think the gas per liter was around 56, and whereby the electricity metering per kilowatt was only 11 pesos. So I think that's one of the things why I considered getting this. So what I have done so far, I wrapped the shark's fin. I wrapped the side mirror caps. That's just that. No other accessories so far. But although I'm actually considering buying the gas cap seal and the charging port seal, I've already ordered it online. Other than that, the center console compartment right here, because it doesn't have the center compartment whereby you have this on top, it doesn't have that, so that's an added accessory you need to buy. Let's talk about the things I love and the things I don't like about the Sealion 6, or perhaps things that what BYD could do to improve or do better. One, what I love about the BYD Sealion 6 is the fact that I can rotate the display. I have some use cases of where I rotate this display to portrait. For instance, on a very tight space when I'm about to park, the voice command ability, that, for example, I could voice command the tailgate. Cool thing what I love about that as well, the voice command. Other than that, I think it's the fact that it feels premium for a Chinese brand. I mean, the white interior doesn't look cheap. It's very comfortable. Has the sunroof. This is good. Although I don't normally use it because it's really hot here in the Philippines. So the things that I don't like. Number one, it's the door seal. When you drive through a dirt or through a mud, the door seal at the bottom, it's just an added effort to clean. I think this is a BYD design flaw. They didn't really consider it. So yeah, it's an added extra work of cleaning from the dirt and debris when you go through mud, especially when it's raining. What else? Sometimes the system itself will tell you out of nowhere, out of a sudden, it tells you the volume will be increased. I don't know why that's doing. I mean, sometimes I want peaceful. I want some peace and really quiet when I'm driving, but the system sometimes it tells you that the volume has increased. Comment down below if there's a way to sort of turn that off. I don't know if BYD needs some software update on that one, then probably that will resolve that. I don't know if that's an issue or a concern, but yeah. The fact that it doesn't have a spare tire. Most EVs and plug-in hybrid vehicles doesn't have the spare tire. The issues I've encountered from getting this car, it was veering to the right. So when I brought it to BYD, I think one of the mechanics said to me that it was normal. They said that there's this thing called the torque motor, I don't know, the torque wheel. It's located on the right side. The reason for the veering is because of the weight of whatever the torque motor or the torque axle, whatever that is. It's heavy when you're driving at a certain speed, and that's why it veers, because it contributes that weight. They managed to resolve it, and it's now straight. Number two, it's the horn. So here in Cebu, Philippines, honking is a norm. For example, if you want a pedestrian to cross the road, a pedestrian zebra crossing, you have to honk the pedestrian to cross. So that's that. But honking here in the Philippines is really normal. So we have what we call courtesy honking, like a something like that. And then we have like just kind of like a soft honk, toot like that. Now, when we got the car, BYD, the Sealion 6, it doesn't have that. It's not that it doesn't have that. The BYD Sealion 6 honk has like a restriction or something that it didn't allow us to do that courtesy honking, like that. It was like this. If we press it to a certain speed, there is like a delay. It got me like, okay, whoa, is this like a technical glitch or whatnot? So, guys, it's Chinese car. So, what can I expect? So my wife was even telling me before, why you want to get a BYD? It's a Chinese car. And then if it's a Chinese car, if it's made from China, you know, things like, oh, it gets damaged really fast, it doesn't last long. BYD fixed the horn issue or concern, or what they call it, like a domain patch, or domain something that needs updating, or they needed, or I don't know, they did something, right? Not through software, but in the domain horn patch something. So they did that. They did something. It's working fine now. I can now, honk courteously, like that. What do I appreciate of owning the BYD Sealion 6? I think what I appreciate the most is the autopilot, the ICC, or the intelligent cruise control, whereby it has the ability to drive itself on a straight line, just a straight line, but not like the supervised autopilot. So that's that. How comfortable it is. I mean, the seats, I really appreciate it. It's really comfy. So comfortable that I can fall asleep. I can get sleepy even in the rear, at the rear. It's so quiet. It's really quiet. I appreciate the voice command. I appreciate I think pretty much everything. It has been really great. I've no longer encountered any issues apart from what I've mentioned earlier on. The driving experience has been really good. It has been amazing. My wife loved it. I love the fact that I can remotely start the car from the key fob itself, or from the app, or control the AC from the app as well. So that's really nice. I really love that. I'm someone who is really techie. So I really appreciate it a lot. So I think the most memorable moment I had with our BYD Sealion 6 was that there was this relief goods operation from the BYD Central Cebu. We had to drive all the way to north, about 200 kilometers. From 100% battery, we left like 5 a.m. in the morning, and I got back home around 12 midnight plus or so-ish. The battery's SOC when I got back home was around 35%. And the gas that was only consumed was around 100 kilometers or so, 116 kilometers. That was amazing. That was something that I could really say one of the most memorable moments that we have had. There are other videos out there who also shared their experience, the wiper issue so far. For me, ours, there's no issue. I'm still using the stock one. Whatever issues that the others are encountering, we don't have that. I don't have that. So it's working fine. So I'm still using the stock wiper. There are others that are saying that they encounter a noise, a rattling noise on the dash at a certain speed. For us, no, it doesn't have that noise or a rattling sound. I know for sure there are other Sealion 6 owners out there who doesn't have or who have not encountered issues that I've encountered to ours or mine. That's really good. Overall, I am enjoying the car. We love it. It's comfortable, like I said. It looks premium. It looks expensive. It doesn't look like a cheap car. It doesn't feel cheap. So our experience so far has been really great. BYD Cebu Central has been really responsive to to our concerns, our inquiry to our inquiry. They have been really responsive to. So I really appreciate that as well. To my agent, Michael, I really appreciate how quick and swift his response is when I need of something of help or when I need of help. That's really good. I love it. We're enjoying so far on our 6 months ownership with our Sealion 6. If there are others out there who wants to buy the Sealion 6, what I can recommend or suggest is do a test drive first. Do a deep research before getting this car. We did a lot of research, and then it has, I've read good reviews. There are some bad as well, but some, considerable ones that I can live with. So that's, pretty fine. That's it for my video. Please do like and comment down below. So thank you and I appreciate you guys. So and Merry Christmas to wherever you are around the world. Thank you.